So now we've got some breaking news for you to bring you at the top of this hour. So Keir Starmer's small boats record is officially worse than any of his predecessors as Prime Minister. GB News can exclusively reveal on the show today. Let's cross live now to GB News' home and security editor, Mark White, for the very latest. Mark, welcome to the show. Welcome back to GB News. You've been off far too long. Keir Starmer promised to smash the gangs. Here we go. All he's smashed is records. Tell us all about it.
Well, absolutely. Listen, it's something that on this channel we're very proud of, that we managed to keep on top of the situation in the English Channel. It's of vital importance to many people across the country. We've got to thank our digital colleague, Jack Walters, for crunching the numbers today and coming up with, you know, the kind of record that Sir Keir Starmer will not be shouting about. He is officially now the worst Prime Minister on record in terms of his inability to manage the small boats crisis in the English Channel. Boris Johnson, he served in office for some 39 months. During that time, 65,815 migrants crossed the English Channel illegally. So Keir Starmer has managed to surpass that figure in about half the time, 19 months in office. And today we can exclusively reveal our provisional figure shows that some 65,874 small boat migrants made the illegal crossing in the 19 months that Sir Keir Starmer has been in office. It was about 23,500 in the first 6 months in office. Then you'll remember, of course, the whole of last year, we saw the second highest number on record crossing, 41,500 almost crossed the English Channel at that point. Then you add to that about 900 who crossed the English Channel in the first few weeks of this year, and that takes us to that figure of 65,874.
Your personal data could be exposed right now without you even knowing it. And if you want it removed, use incogni.com/GB News in the description now and get 60% off an annual plan on us. Incogni reach out to the data brokers on your behalf and request that your information be deleted from their databases. And they'll keep sending removal requests to make sure your data stays gone. Sometimes your information ends up on strange, obscure websites that automated tools just can't reach. And that's why Incogni just launched their unlimited plan with a feature called custom removals. With this, you can submit any link where your personal information appears, literally paste in the URL, and their privacy team will investigate and work to get it removed. And getting started is super easy. Hit the link in the description, create an Incogni account, and tell them whose data you want removed. Grant them permission to work on your behalf, and then all you've got to do is sit back and relax. They'll keep you updated along the way. Incogni is totally risk-free for 30 days. If you try it, it's not for you, you'll get a full refund. So take back control of your personal data today with Incogni. Use our code GBNews at checkout via the link in the description, and you'll get 60% off an annual plan.
Now, how that breaks down is, I think, really quite interesting for the viewers here. If you look at Boris Johnson, for instance, with his 39 months in office, it worked out at roughly some 58 migrants a day who were crossing each and every day of the time that Boris Johnson was in office. But look at Sir Keir Starmer's record. He has seen 115 migrants cross each and every day. That's the average, remember, over the course of those 19 months. It works out at about 115. So you're looking there about double the number that Sir Keir Starmer has seen while he has been in office, and vowed, of course, that he was going to smash the gangs. And then look at Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, who many will acknowledge it was the small boats crisis that did for him and his Conservative government. He, in the 22 months that he was in office, saw an average of about 80 odd who were crossing each and every day of his time in office. So Keir Starmer, well in excess of both these previous Prime Ministers. Liz Truss doesn't count. She was only in office for about a month or so. Not enough time, Martin, really to get any handle extrapolating the figures from her.
It makes you realise as well, it's January. It's the coldest month of the year, but every window is a window of opportunity when the wind isn't blowing. Those are boats coming in today. This grim milestone has been beaten in the depths of January. 59 more now than in the entire time that Boris Johnson was in record by my fag packet maths. And Mark White, I put it to you, as you alluded to there, this is an issue that sunk Rishi Sunak. As sure as night follows day, it will sink Sir Keir Starmer unless he can get a handle on it.
There's no doubt this is a big issue, a big crisis that this government has been grappling with ever since it came to office in the summer of 2024. And so Keir Starmer at that time branded the policy that the previous Conservative administration had on Rwanda a gimmick. He said he was going to go after the criminal gangs, that his experience as a director of public prosecutions, as he's told us about so many times, would lead him to the conclusion that a law enforcement approach was indeed the best approach to go for. But all these months later, now 19 months later, there has been no slowdown. And as you say, already here in January, despite the horrific weather we've had, as you would expect in January, more than 900 have crossed. Well, in January last year, it was just over 1,000. So it's perfectly possible, as we've got a good day coming up again, I think, on this coming Saturday, although the weather is changeable, that we could see that number surpassed again. So all the records, sadly for Sir Keir Starmer and of course the long-suffering people in this country who are sick to the back teeth of these incursions across the English Channel, all the records are going in completely the wrong direction, Martin.
Just an astonishing story. Rishi Sunak could not stop the boats. Keir Starmer clearly cannot smash the gangs, but a smashing exclusive there from Jack Walters. Tip of the hat to him, and thank you very much.
Become a friend of GB News for free, a brand new way to be part of our community.
As a friend of GB News, you'll access in-depth opinion, analysis, documentaries and behind-the-scenes videos.
Have your voice heard on your say. Take part in You Decide polls. Watch GB News anywhere, anytime, live or on catch-up. Become a friend of GB News today for free. Go to gbnews.com/friend today.